sorry, Maxwell, but you know it too. You need proper help.
Look, what I need is a friend. Someone with a little faith in me, someone who cares. I thought that was you. I got that wrong, didn't I?
No, you didn't. But right now, I feel completely powerless to help you. Come in.
Fancy a drink when you finish there?
I won't be finished for a while. I'm prepping for tomorrow's AVM.
I imagine that is the kind of op you could do with your eyes closed and one hand tied behind your back.
We both know that would be impossible. Anyway, I still need to review the endovascular preoperative embolization report.
Have you eaten yet?
Not yet. But
Come back to mine, I'll cook you dinner.
No, thank you.
Please. I overshot. I have perishables coming out my ears.
It's an interesting image.
I'll throw something together while you finish your prep work.
I'll get more done here.
There was also a work issue that I was hoping to discuss with you.
Well, we can do that now.
But then I'll feel guilty for keeping you even later. If I'm supplying you with dinner, then at least my conscience is clear.
All right, but I'm well aware of your ulterior motive.
What?
And I will not be coerced into a romantic tryst with you. We are two colleagues meeting over dinner to discuss work.
Absolutely. Nothing more.
What is with all the noise? I thought the place was being ransacked.
Look, there's a bottle of whiskey in here somewhere. Did you finish it?
God, no. Nothing but single malt passes these lips. This is rocket fuel.
This should hit the spot.
I assume from your demeanour that you are yet to resolve your financial crisis.
I'm working on it.
Just waiting on that next big win at the casino. That's what got you into this mess, isn't it? Little gambling fetish?
Is this your next report to Cullum?
No, it's for you. It's what I learned from bankruptcy school. The sooner you start facing the truth, the sooner you can start on the road to recovery.
Well, take your 12 steps and shove it, Brooke. You're just trying to hide your own self-interest.
What have you got that I would want?
This apartment. You've always wanted it. And a few words in Cullum's here, and I'm sure you'll get it.
Whose fault is that? Not mine.
No, it's mine. Okay? I'm on the brink of losing the lot, and I don't give a rat's anymore. Okay? So get lost. This is enough vulture circling. Can wait your turn.
Well, won't be long at this rate.
Can you turn that off, please?
I thought something relaxing might be nice.
Oh, I find it distracting.
Right. Would you like some wine?
Yes, please.
So what have you got after your AVM tomorrow?
Astrocytoma. The patient's 7 years old.
Well, that's a biggie.
It's not the surgery that concerns me. His parents are very anxious.
As there would be.
I find it hard to relate to them in an empathetic manner. It stresses me out. I've never been good at it.
Well, you know, unless you're a parent yourself, it's difficult to empathise.
What are you doing?
I'm massaging your stress away.
I'm not stressed.
Well, you said you were.
Around the patient's parents. What I'm feeling now is tension due to your massage, which is highly inappropriate behaviour for work colleagues to be engaged in.
It's therapeutic.
I doubt it. And though you have denied it, I doubt your initial protestations that this dinner is due to a work matter. I suspect it was just a ruse.
No, I do have a case I need your opinion on.
Then that's what we'll do when I've finished here.
Hey, you've reached Sophie. Leave a message.
Hi, it's me again. Look, can you just call me? It'd be nice knowing to stop panicking. Oh, look. Shall we join them?
I so don't want strangers living with me. Trust me, sometimes even family can be strangers.
Hello.
Hi.
It's okay. Tanya and Ben are on JJ duty.
Cool. Do you want to join us? I better be going. I've got an early start tomorrow. Don't want to get in trouble with the charge nurse. I'll put in a good word for you.
You're not leaving because of us.
Oh, no, honestly, I was about to go anyway.
Well, hang in there.
Thanks. Have a fun night. I need a drink.
As promised. And my usual. Maya?
I'm good.
How's Morgan getting on?
Poor thing. She's finding it hard. A marriage breakup's one thing, but now, thanks to Adaha, she's got to find a new flatmate too.
Didn't realise you two were such good friends.
I'm just lending a sympathetic ear.
I've got a woman, mid-40s, ductal carcinoma in situ. She needs a mastectomy and reconstruction, but she has diabetes.
Well, you'll have to do an implant.
She wants a tram flap.
High risk given the potential circulatory problems.
But I've read studies recently that found no significant increase in complications in tram flap patients with diabetes.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's not an absolute contraindication.
Does she have any other risk factors?
She's not obese and she's never smoked.
Well, you could delay doing the reconstruction until after she's recovered from the cancer.
She's adamant. She wants the reconstruction now.
Are you prepared to do it?
If I did, I'd probably undermine the abdomen less and transfer smaller portions of tissue per perforation. Or maybe I could modify the procedure to a muscle-sparing free tram.
That would capture more blood vessels for the tissue being transferred.
Or I could go for a good old-fashioned pedicle tram.
Well, that would be your safest option. And optimise the blood sugars before the time of surgery to mitigate the risk of infection.
Yeah, we've got time. Decision made. Thank you very much.
I do enjoy brainstorming with you.
It's very stimulating.
What did I tell you about inappropriate behaviour?
I'm a slow learner.
It's late and I've got a full list tomorrow, so I should get going.
Theoretically, you would get more sleep if you came to bed with me now instead of spending 20 minutes driving home.
I hardly believe you would need to sleep.
No, I don't.
Where's your loud shirt, Mum?
Have you seen Gerald yet? His shoot is loud enough for both of us.
Oh, come on, that's not the attitude. Our deaf kids need all the support and money we can rustle up. Cochlear implants aren't cheap, you know.
Don't you worry. Everyone I lay my eyes on today will be making a donation.
Well, I guess I'll let you off then.
So, good night with Ben?
Very good. Thank you for disposing of Libby for us.
There was clearly not room on that couch for three.
As I said, we don't get a lot of time together there to ourselves. I mean, with Maya, JJ, and now Libby.
You don't have to justify a thing. I am delighted to see you with such a nice, reliable man.
Compared to the losers I usually get sucked in, though. Yep. Starting to see what I've missed out on all these years.
And here's the man himself.
Don't you say a thing.
Don't need to. It's written all over your face.
Hiya.
Who have we got here, then?
This is Neil. Neil, Yvonne and Tanya.
Hey.
Hello.
Neil's had a pretty full-on day so far, haven't you, mate? He was caught up in a carjacking.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, they were stopped at the lights and someone just pulled his mum out.
No way.
You must have got such a fright.
Not half as big a fright as the carjacker got when he saw you, though, eh, mate?
He swore.
Oh, shame on him. They caught them, though, eh?
And everyone's fine. His mum's just finishing up an ED now with a dislocated shoulder. And I said I'd keep Neil amused till they were done.
I bet you can't wait to see your mum.
And I can't wait to tell her how brave you've been.
Very brave by the sounds of it.
Which is why I promised them a treat. Apparently, they do a mean hot chocolate here. Can I tempt anyone else?
Sorry, I have to get back to work.
Me too, but they do have some yummy cake. And I think that Neil deserves some after his huge adventure.
Yes, please.
Come on, mate. Let's get the biggest piece.
Hey, I just got your text.
Which one?
Yeah, sorry, I probably should have called.
Probably Sophie. I've been worried sick.
Well, I went home to do my washing, then I did my homework and it was late, so I stayed.
Oh, my mistakes. I thought you'd moved down.
Well, maybe if you had a washing machine, I wouldn't have to go there at all.
A call, Sophie. One courtesy call, as I expect.
Okay, it's not a big deal. And sorry for not being more courteous.
Thank you.
Now I'm late for school.
Free for dinner tonight?
It's not going to work a second time.
I'm talking about a meal out in a public place.
Dinner arrangements are low on my list of priorities right now.
Oh, right. Yeah, ABM is a difficult one.
It'll be challenging. There's my patient now. Excuse me. How did X-ray go?
Oh, good.
Please organise his pre-med.
No offence to your girlfriend, brilliant surgeon. Bedside manner of a gnat.
She cares. She just doesn't always show it.
So, things are going well then?
On the road too, Gabrielle is currently struggling with the idea of dating a colleague.
She dated Kit.
Well, that was different.
Was it?
Well, let's not go there.
It's not. I struggled with the idea of dating a colleague.
Did you?
Yes. And I ended up marrying one. Consider yourself warned.
Oh, no warning required. I've been there myself on several occasions.
So you have.
You know, admittedly, Gabrielle's Asperger's makes things more challenging, but I'm prepared to play the game. I'm in no hurry.
He's still in fine VF.
I'm shocking at 360.
It's been 40 minutes.
Stand back. Clear.
That's a sisterly, folks. He's beyond our help.
Stand down, everyone.
So we didn't try. That was never going to have a good outcome.
What, you're a psychic now?
He's been on the meths for years, living rough. You saw the state of him when he came in. You did everything that you could.
I intend to make a midline incision from the occipital protuberance to the level of C2. I'll then elevate the bone flap to expose the superficial extent of the arteriovenous lesion. Initially, I'll identify the distal MCA feeders and proceed to dissect and divide them as they enter the nidus.
Penny for your thoughts?
What? Oh. Trust me, they're not very deep.
You seemed miles away.
Yeah, I was at the kids' clothing sale that starts today, trying to figure out when I can fit it in.
As soon as you can, I would have thought.
Yeah, but there's JJ. He's such a pain to take shopping.
Well, I'll come and help. Do some early Christmas shopping.
Cool. Be nice to have some company. Someone to ooh and ah with over all the cute stuff.
I've been wondering, did Libby and I interrupt something last night?
What do you mean?
You and Morgan, you seem to be having a very nice time together.
I told you we were discussing. What are you trying to say?
Well, I was just wondering.
What?
Whether you were perhaps maybe hoping to reignite your social life.
Reignite my social life? You mean was I hitting on Morgan?
No, that sounds so crass.
Morgan and I are colleagues and friends, nothing more.
Fine. I'm sorry I brought it up.
And I don't appreciate other people, especially my own family, viewing me as some predatory lesbian preying on emotionally vulnerable women.
I don't see you like that at all.
Obviously, I can't even have a friend without it provoking nasty, small-minded gossip. So thank you, Mum.
Vessel is followed, proximal to distal in its course. There's the PCA. I need assistance lifting the occipital lobe, please. Gently. It should now be possible to identify the abnormal feeding arteries. Suction.
Is there a problem?
One of the feeding vessels is bleeding. That should have been dealt with during the preoperative embolization swab. This will require the team's absolute concentration. My plan is to dissect the offending artery, but it's deep and therefore an extremely difficult process.
Would you like another surgeon in to assist?
No. I have everything under control.
Okay, I'm here.
You got the drift of my text, then?
Well, you said you wanted to apologise.
Yeah, for the way I left things this morning.
Apology accepted. Can I have coffee?
Yeah, in a minute.
Look, Sophie, I'm not your father, and nor do I want to be.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't grumpy because you went to see Callum. I reacted the way I did because I was worried about you, not because I'm trying to come between you and your family.
I know that.
Good. And I guess sometimes people overreact when it comes to the ones they love. That's the bit I'm not apologising for.
Okay, well, I'm sorry too. As in, properly sorry. I acted like a total brat.
It's all good?
Yes, very good.
So, you're ignoring me now. That's mature. That'll make your problems go away.
Shut up, Tracy.
No. I'm fed up with your behaviour and you are going to listen to me.
Look, not here, okay?
40 minutes you had us trying to resuscitate that guy. What was that about? You're losing everywhere else, so you can't handle losing at work as well?
Look, just save your little scene for after work, okay?
This is about work, because your problems are affecting your work. And if you don't stop denying it, then it's going to start affecting other areas of your life as well. Look at you. You're strung out. You're a mess.
You finished?
I'm surprised you have any money left to spend in this place.
Yes.
Mr. Roberts, I've just come from HDU.
Yes, I know. Post-operative CVA. Been to see him already. I'm trying to work out what I did wrong.
Nothing. It's a common complication with an avian repair.
Not common. Not for me. I know it was a particularly difficult procedure today, but that's no excuse.
That intra-op bleed wasn't something you could have reasonably anticipated.
I should have been better prepared. I tried to maintain my focus,
We
but...
don't even know how serious his stroke is yet. He may well make a full recovery.
That is beside the point.
It was a very large AVM. The risk of complications were always high.
I have expectations, and today I failed to fulfill them.
You even watching that?
Ah, so soapy. Much better on mute.
Why don't we go out to a movie? Watch something light and frothy.
I'd rather have a trim latte.
We could go out for dinner afterwards. That'd be nice.
No, not the AV. I'm so sick of that place.
Then we'll go somewhere new.
I'm gonna go run a bath.
Oh, pamper yourself. Use those bath salts. Hi. I've just put JJ down for a sleep.
Oh, yay. Now I can go out and prey on some more emotionally vulnerable women.
Maya, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply anything inappropriate between you and Morgan.
Yes, you did.
Okay, maybe I did. But not in the way that you described it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I overreacted.
It's probably because I'm quite lonely myself, that I'm so quick to stick my nose in the mere hint of something happening for you.
For the record, I am not looking to reignite my social life, as you so quaintly put it. I've resigned myself to perpetual spinsterhood.
Oh, don't be silly. You'll find someone one day.
I'm not interested. My priorities are JJ and my career from here on in.
You say that now, but...
Mum, I'm being realistic.
Fatalistic.
Oh, whatever. I have got way too much baggage for anyone to take on. How would I explain what's happened over the last year? I don't deserve another relationship.
Oh, you're wrong. Leave the past in the past. That's where it belongs.
I repeat, I'm focusing on JJ and my career, and I don't need a partner to do it. The end.
I've just got a minor cash flow problem, and I'll be able to pay it middle of next week once pays in. Cheers, mate.
This was found in the ambulance that brought that meth guy in. One can only assume it's his. Please take it.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Well, do an inventory and send it to the morgue.
It's not my job. Get a nurse.
Please, I will throw up.
Oh, you blouse.
Oh, thank you. It hasn't been checked for ID.
fantastic. You've decided to do dinner.
No, Mr. Roberts has had a post-operative cerebral bleed.
Damn, you worked so hard to staunch that bleed in theatre.
Not hard enough, which is why I'm here.
You need a relaxing night out.
I have performed this type of surgery 81 times. It's a very good number, the square of 9, which in turn is the square of 3, but never have I been presented with this complication or the poor outcome of today.
Well, that's the nature of the work we do. It's never totally predictable, no matter how experienced or how well prepared you are.
Well, I wasn't adequately prepared. I had the embolization report, but clearly I didn't spend enough time studying it.
Well, you spent hours on it last night.
I was distracted because I was having sex with you.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, it's logical. Had I spent more time on the notes, I would have been better prepared.
The outcome would have been the same. It was beyond your control.
I disagree. And a repeat of today's debacle would not be professionally acceptable to me.
Even the best have failures, Gabrielle.
Now, I made it clear to you that I was uncomfortable continuing our relationship, but you couldn't accept that. You insisted on pursuing and flirting with me.
Because we love each other.
It's too confusing for me. You know that. You have left me with no option but to terminate my personal relationship with you, effective immediately. And this time you will stay away from me, or I will lay a complaint of sexual harassment.
You thought you knew him.
He's a good, decent man.
He lied to you. He's seeing another woman. Mr. Nice Guy is a lying, cheating brat.
You thought you could trust him.
You know, I actually believed you.
Look, I meant every word.
They lie and cheat.
You never thought
I want the truth.
You like my naughty side, don't you?
it would come to this.
That is terrible. That's deceitful.
He's the father of my teenage girlfriend.
You will never come between us.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Shortland Street. Next. TV